MotoGP hit the tarmac in Thailand for the first of 2 days of testing as the season opener draws ever closer. Alex Marquez leads the way on day one, the Gresini rider picking up exactly where he left off in Sepang, once again topping the timesheets. A 1:29.262 in the afternoon put him just over a tenth clear of reigning world champion and elder brother Marc Marquez, with Franco Morbidelli completing a Ducati lockout of the top three. Francesco Bagnaia topped the morning session, but he didn't improve in the afternoon, ending the day in P10, one spot behind Fabio Di Giannantonio, meaning all five full-time Ducatis finished inside the top 10 in Buriram. It wasn't an entirely smooth day of sailing for Marc Marquez, though. The number 93 crashed twice in the morning session, first at turn 12 and then again at turn 5. Testing-wise, Marc Marquez and Michele Pirro tried the 2025 spec front aero, while Bagnaia, Alex Marquez and Di Giannantonio ran the 2024 version. Marc used the second 2025 version on both bikes as well, Bagnaia the first 2025 version, also sampling the second version wings and updated side fairing. Over at VR46, Di Giannantonio and Morbidelli each tested their own aero versions, with Alex Marquez appearing to run the first 2025 version. Marco Bezzecchi was the top Aprilia on the timesheets in P4 despite a crash at turn 3, with Trackhouse Racing's Raul Fernandez in P6 just 0.02 of a second behind his factory counterpart. Martin also made his first appearance on track in 2026, finishing the day in P13. Afterwards, the number 89 admitted he felt better than expected on his return as he spun some fast laps. From a technical point of view at the Noale factory, all four bikes in the factory garage plus Fernandez went with the latest rear aero specification first seen in Sepang. Martin went straight onto the updated package and showed encouraging pace in his opening laps of the year. Over at Yamaha, and the big story was the visible frustration from Fabio Quartararo. The Frenchman was caught gesturing at his M1 in scenes reminiscent of Marc Marquez before his Honda exit in 2023. Quartararo ended the day down in P18. Jack Miller was the top Yamaha in P17 despite suffering a crash. Testing-wise, Quartararo evaluated two chassis, the initial V4 version and a wider beam variant. Both of his bikes ran the latest swing arm and the newest aero package, featuring Ducati-style wings. Alex Rins also had the latest aero on both machines. He ran the original V4 chassis on one bike and a different chassis, not currently used by Quartararo, on the other. Toprak Razgatlioglu debuted a modified handlebar and seat unit. He initially ran without rear wings using the 2025 aero package before completing a run with the rear aero fitted. Maverick Vinales ended the day as the top KTM, a pair of late time attacks seeing Top Gun rise to P8 on the standings. Brad Binder is next best in P11 with Pedro Costa in P13 and Enea Bastianini finishing the day in P16. All four riders ran the latest aero configuration first seen in Sepang. The main differences are at the swing arm. Vinales, Bastianini and Binder used a reinforced version of the early 2025 design, while Acosta tried an evolution of the larger carbon swing arm introduced late last season. Acosta also had the latest smaller aero package fitted onto both of his bikes. It was another strong showing for Honda on the timesheets, with Johan Zarco the top RC213V in P5 and Duran Mir close behind in P7 at the end of day one. Luca Marini was also seen evaluating an updated side aero, an evolution of their previous design, although overall it appeared to be a quieter day for Honda in terms of major new components. That's a wrap then on day one in Buriram. Day two coming up on Sunday. We'll see you then.